Chosen one, listen closely. No human hand can halt what heaven has already signed. No system, no voice, no obstacle can interfere with a design that was written in divine ink before you even drew your first breath. The movement of God over your life is no longer a whisper, it's a rushing wind. What's approaching is not a coincidence, it's divine convergence. The storm you once feared is now a storm of favor, carrying you directly into everything promised. You have waited, you have wondered, and you have walked through days that stretched your patience like threads pulled to the edge. Yet through every delay, a deeper rhythm was being built. That waiting season was not wasted, it was womb time. God was shaping the soul behind the story. The silence was not neglect, it was sacred construction. When it seemed like nothing was moving, heaven was writing code into the unseen. While you prayed in uncertainty, angels were placing instructions across timelines. You thought you were standing still, but in truth you were orbiting alignment. Now the divine current is increasing. You can feel it. The air around your spirit has changed weight. That's acceleration. What was once heavy is about to lift. What was once locked is about to release. There are no more red lights in this lane. Spiritually, the signal has turned green and the command has gone out. Move forward, chosen one, because it's already unfolding. Stay until the end of this message because this isn't just sound, it's transmission. If your heart has been begging heaven for confirmation, this is it. Write your warmest wish beneath this message. Release it with the number 99 and feel the vibration leave your fingertips like prayer turned into light. You're not just typing words, you're sending energy into agreement. What you write becomes a key that opens invisible doors. This is participation with destiny itself. Now, take a deep breath. Feel how the atmosphere bends when faith awakens. Because what's written over your life is not a suggestion, it's a decree. No person, no rejection, no betrayal can revoke what God already authorized. Every detour was a divine route correction. Every no protected a better yes. The people who left were never meant to carry the weight of your next season. The misunderstandings that broke your heart were actually blessings wearing masks. You were never falling apart. You were falling into alignment. Each hardship became a hammer shaping your inner foundation. You were not being punished. You were being polished. Every time the world thought it buried you, heaven was planting you deeper into purpose. You were rooted in obscurity, so you could rise in authenticity. That's why now, when you sprout, your growth is irreversible. Because what grows underground cannot be uprooted by opinion. Some mocked your vision. Some doubted your declaration that you were chosen. They rolled their eyes when you spoke of dreams too large for logic. Let them. Their disbelief does not disqualify your destiny. God didn't consult them before calling you, and He will not seek their approval before crowning you. What they couldn't see, heaven was still orchestrating. What they gave up on, God is multiplying in silence. What they forgot, the universe has memorized. Your validation never needed to come from men when divine orchestration was already moving behind the veil. Understand this deeply. The next phase of your existence is not ordinary. It's supernatural in structure. That's why your past felt so irregular, filled with spiritual turbulence. You weren't cursed, you were called. The weight of warfare around you was a prophecy of the weight of blessing ahead. The more violent the pressure, the more vast the promise. What felt unbearable was actually building capacity. Now, that capacity is ready, and the divine command has shifted from waiting to winning. The momentum of God is no longer in delay mode, it's in deliverance. When heaven presses go, creation itself must respond. This is that moment. Expect movement that makes no earthly sense. Expect messages, meetings, and manifestations that appear out of nowhere. Expect acceleration so rapid that your only reaction will be holy awe. Because this time, it's not happening by effort, it's happening by order. When God declares now, reality rearranges itself to obey. Doors that were sealed for years will unhinge without resistance. Opportunities thought expired will reappear resurrected. People who once dismissed you will watch in stunned silence as your elevation becomes impossible to ignore. This is not revenge, it's revelation. God is showing them who authored your story. Your name has already been spoken in the spirit realm. Assignments have been activated. Favor has been coded into your atmosphere, and it cannot be reversed. It doesn't matter who resents it or who questions it. The decree has been sealed. You walk not in fragile confidence, but in divine authority. You are not moving by muscle. You are moving by mandate. Everything you sacrificed, every quiet tear that fell unseen, every seed sown in faith when no one was clapping, none of it vanished. It has gathered interest in the banks of heaven. Now the payout has begun, restoration merging with acceleration. You will no longer need to climb every mountain. Some peaks will lower themselves to meet your feet. You will no longer chase alignment. Alignment will chase you. The same spirit that carried Joseph from prison to palace in a day is carrying you now. This is the hour of divine momentum. You haven't missed anything. You haven't fallen behind. Every seeming delay was strategic synchronization. God's calendar does not miss dates, it makes destiny. From this point, events will unfold like dominoes of grace falling one after another. Prepare mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because what's approaching requires all of you. It's not a small blessing, it's metamorphosis. You're not turning the page, you're receiving a new book entirely. Keep your gaze lifted. Keep your heart unguarded to love. The right alliances are approaching, the people meant to amplify your assignment, the divine strategies hidden in stillness, the wealth encoded with your name. They're in transit. Nothing and no one can reroute them. You don't have to plead or prove, just posture yourself in faith. This anointing on your life is undeniable. The waiting is over. The unfolding is now. There is beauty in divine speed. One moment you're in silence, the next you're surrounded by miracles too swift to count. That's the storm of favor rushing, roaring, unstoppable. You endured the quiet while others celebrated loudly, but now the tables turn. Your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Decisions are being made in your absence that will bless your presence. The hush that once isolated you will soon echo with awe from those who watch your rise and cannot explain it. And remember, this isn't the kind of success that crumbles because it wasn't built on shortcuts. You didn't betray yourself to belong. You didn't exchange authenticity for applause. You chose obedience over opinion, faith over fear, and growth over gratification. Because of that, what's coming will sustain. Heaven rewards the hidden heart. The invisible years have not been wasted. They are your credential. What others built with noise, you built with silence, and silence has endurance. That's why this foundation will never fracture. When God elevates a soul, He never asks permission from the crowd. He searches hearts for truth, eyes for faith, spirits for perseverance. He looked at you and said, "That one can carry it." You stayed consistent when it cost you comfort. You held faith when facts screamed otherwise. You passed the invisible exams that heaven gives to its warriors. Now the announcement is made. It's your turn. Do not shrink when recognition arrives. Do not dim when spotlight finds you. You were not arrogant for believing, you were prophetic. The vision wasn't vanity, it was vocation. When God gives a vision, He attaches provision. When He grants a mission, He fuels it with momentum. When his hand marks a life, no human can erase the signature. The energy you feel surging now is confirmation. You've crossed from anticipation into activation. The ground beneath your spirit has shifted. You are no longer walking toward blessing, you're walking inside it. The insecure version of you has dissolved. The doubting dreamer has evolved into a divine doer. You don't need external proof anymore. You are the proof. Every step radiates authority earned in fire. Don't justify it. Don't apologize for it. Just embody it. Many will marvel at your glow without understanding your grow. They didn't see the silent wars you won. They didn't hear the prayers you whispered while the world slept. They didn't feel the nights when tears baptized your pillow. They see results. God saw resilience. That's why you're rising now. It's not about status, it's about service. This visibility is not vanity, it's vehicle. You carry purpose in motion, legacy in flesh. No one can steal that assignment. You are not off schedule. You are precisely timed. Heaven confirms it through signs, through divine coincidences that aren't coincidences at all. The people you need are being magnetized to you. The doors meant for you are unlocking. The resources assigned to your vibration are surfacing rapidly. It will feel dreamlike, but it's design, not dream. Every pain had purpose. Every loss had language. The breaking created capacity for blessing. The silence trained your spiritual senses. You're not entering this next stage naive. You're entering it seasoned. You're ready, not perfect, but prepared. What you used to chase will now locate you because you and destiny share frequency. You don't need to see every detail. Faith is your compass. Heaven has the blueprint. What is meant for you is magnetized to your obedience. What carries your name cannot be diverted. Stay detached from distractions. This is focus season. This is belief season. This is movement season. Divine timing is no longer theory, it's tangible experience. When you walk into a space now, the air will respond. That's alignment, when even atoms recognize your assignment. The light you carry cannot be muted. The spiritual realm knows your signature. Not the name the world gave you, but the identity heaven etched in energy before birth. That's why doors swing open before you even knock. That's why opportunities rush where logic says they shouldn't. You are in divine propulsion, God's own acceleration system. There were times it all made no sense. You prayed and heard silence, gave and received emptiness. That wasn't abandonment, it was incubation. God was operating in stealth. Hiddenness was his protection. He veiled you while constructing the vessel strong enough to hold the vision. Now unveiling has begun. You are not who pain tried to define. You are not who the past labeled. You are reborn through every refinement. This version of you walks with clarity. The fog has lifted. The road glows green with permission. Heaven's schedule has shifted from delay to delivery. And when divine speed activates, you won't be asked for consent. You'll simply find yourself living answered prayers. Invitations, ideas, encounters all aligning effortlessly. They'll feel surreal, yet your soul will whisper, I always knew. Favor will confuse spectators, but confirm believers. While they analyze, you'll actualize. What logic calls impossible, grace calls inevitable. You won't be able to explain it, and you won't need to. Results will speak the language of revelation. The elevation itself will preach louder than any defense. You owe no explanations. You are not here to persuade. You are here to radiate. Those aligned will recognize you. Those not assigned will quietly exit. That's divine filtration, the natural separation that comes when purpose increases velocity. You've moved out of survival mode and into receiving mode. The currency of heaven is faith, and you've invested plenty. Every act of belief when nothing made sense has compounded. Now the dividends are dropping. Not trickles, torrents. Expect overflow so swift it outpaces comprehension. You are living in divine timing now, not earthly chronology. The gap between seed and harvest has collapsed. This level required spiritual maturity, and that's why you were stretched so long. God wasn't just preparing blessings, He was preparing you as the blessing. And now destiny and readiness collide in perfect synchronicity. Let observers speculate, let doubters analyze. Your focus is forward. The past no longer possesses you. The covering over your life is eternal, expanding daily. You might not comprehend every motion, but you will recognize divine fingerprints all over them. Peace will guide you. Intuition will sharpen. Paths will clarify. You'll feel rather than force. That is living blueprint. Every sign will echo affirmation. Every nudge will point higher. That isn't anxiety, it's alignment calling. The pull you feel isn't pressure, it's propulsion. The shift is already underway. You don't need to manufacture momentum. You are momentum.